Have you ever wondered if someone you know might be secretly attracted to you? Maybe it's a coworker, a friend, or someone you meet regularly. Today, we're unveiling 10 subtle but unmistakable signs that a woman may be attracted to you. We'll decode these signals through the lens of Stoic philosophy, helping you understand and navigate these interactions with wisdom and composure. Sign 1. Increased attention and interest. Imagine you're at a social gathering, and there's a woman who always seems to be around you, asking about your interests, your thoughts, and your day. Increased attention and genuine interest are strong indicators of attraction, but how do we, as Stoics, understand and interpret this? When someone is interested, they often seek deeper conversations, ask open-ended questions, and show a keen interest in your life. For example, she might remember small details you mentioned weeks ago, like your favorite book or a story from your childhood, and bring them up in conversation. This shows she's not just listening, but is genuinely engaged with you. As Stoics, we observe these signs without jumping to conclusions. Instead, we note consistent patterns of behavior over time. These repeated gestures of interest can signal genuine attraction. For instance, if she always asks about your weekend plans or shows a keen interest in your personal stories, it's more than politeness. It's a sign that she values your interaction. Imagine you mentioned a hobby or interest in passing, and she later surprises you with a small gift related to that hobby or brings it up in subsequent conversations. This is a clear sign she's paying attention and values what you say. It's the little things that often speak the loudest. Increased attention can also mean she makes an effort to be where you are. For example, she might show up at events or places she knows you'll be. This kind of behavior shows she's going out of her way to create opportunities to spend time with you. Consider how she reacts when you talk about your passions and interests. Does she lean in, maintain eye contact, and ask follow-up questions? These are signs that she's not just being polite. She's genuinely engaged and interested in getting to know you better. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful and present in these interactions, appreciating the attention and interest without becoming overly attached to it. We observe, appreciate, and remain grounded. Sign 2. Physical closeness and touch. Now, let's talk about physical closeness. Imagine you're at a party, and you notice this woman always finds a reason to be near you. Physical proximity can be a significant indicator of attraction, but let's explore what this means on a deeper level. Physical closeness can manifest in many ways. She might sit next to you even when other seats are available, lean in when talking to you, or find excuses for casual touches like brushing something off your shoulder or lightly touching your arm during a conversation. These gestures may be subtle, but they are powerful indicators of comfort and attraction. Consider this. If you're sitting at a table and she chooses the seat next to you rather than across from you, or if she frequently finds reasons to be in your personal space, these are strong signs of interest. From a Stoic perspective, understanding these signs is about observing natural human behavior while respecting personal boundaries. Imagine you're at a crowded event, and despite the many seating options, she consistently finds a way to be close to you. Or during a group conversation, she directs her body language towards you, subtly indicating her focus and interest. Another example is when she touches you lightly during conversations, a tap on the arm when she laughs, or a gentle touch on the shoulder. These are often subconscious ways of establishing a physical connection. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of these physical cues while maintaining composure. Recognize and appreciate these signs, but don't let them dictate your emotions or actions. Respect her boundaries and respond with kindness and mindfulness. Consider situations where she might create opportunities for physical closeness, like suggesting activities that involve close interaction or positioning herself in ways that bring her closer to you. These are all subtle but clear signs of attraction. Sign 3. Mirroring and matching behavior. Now, let's explore the concept of mirroring. Picture this. You're having a conversation, and you start noticing that she's mimicking your gestures, adopting your phrases, or aligning her schedule with yours. Mirroring is a subconscious way of building rapport and indicating attraction. When someone mirrors your behavior, it's their way of connecting with you on a deeper level. For instance, if you lean forward, she might do the same. If you use a specific phrase, she might start using it too. Mirroring is a sign that she feels comfortable and is subconsciously trying to build a connection with you. As Stoics, we can observe these behaviors with equanimity, appreciating the subtle connections they signal, but not overanalyzing or letting them define our actions. By maintaining awareness and composure, we can better understand the deeper dynamics at play. Conclusion: by paying attention to these subtle signs and observing interactions through a Stoic lens, we can better navigate the complexities of attraction and relationships. Whether it's increased attention, physical closeness, or mirroring behaviors, these signs are often indicators of genuine interest. The key is to remain grounded, mindful, and respectful, appreciating the connections without rushing to conclusions. Subconscious behavior, creating harmony and connection. Subconscious behavior can create a sense of harmony and connection. As Stoics, we appreciate these nuances and understand them as part of natural human interaction. Mirroring is a subtle but powerful sign of attraction that reflects a deeper, often subconscious connection. Observing this behavior can offer insight into her feelings, but as Stoics, we do so without jumping to conclusions. For instance, imagine you've been talking about a favorite coffee shop you visit, and she suddenly suggests meeting there. Or you might use certain hand gestures while speaking and notice her subtly copying those gestures. These actions indicate that she's trying to establish a deeper connection by creating similarities between you. Mirroring can also extend to adopting your interests and hobbies. If she starts listening to the same music, watching the same shows, or engaging in activities you enjoy, it's a sign she's seeking common ground and trying to connect on a deeper level. Stoicism teaches us to observe these behaviors with a clear mind, recognizing the effort she's making to connect without becoming overly attached to the outcome. We appreciate the connection, but remain grounded and composed. Think about how she aligns her schedule with yours. Does she suggest meeting up at times that are convenient for you, or adjust her plans to accommodate you? These are subtle yet powerful indicators of her interest and desire to spend more time with you. Sign 4. Frequent communication. Frequent communication is another strong sign of attraction. Does she text you often, comment on your social media posts, or find reasons to reach out? Let's explore what this means and how to interpret it. When someone is interested, they naturally want to stay connected. Frequent communication shows that she's thinking about you and wants to maintain a presence in your life. For example, she might text you, "Good morning," or check in on how your day is going. She might also comment on your social media posts, showing that she's paying attention to what you share. Imagine she frequently sends you memes or articles that she thinks you'd enjoy, or consistently likes and comments on your posts. These are signs she's looking for reasons to engage with you. As Stoics, we recognize the importance of communication. Pay attention to how often she initiates contact and the effort she puts into your conversations. This can be a clear indicator of her interest. If she's the first to reach out after a conversation or always makes an effort to keep the dialogue going, it's a sign she values your communication. Consider how she responds to your messages. Quick, thoughtful replies indicate genuine interest. Think about the content of her messages as well. Are they thoughtful and personalized, or are they generic and impersonal? Messages that reflect genuine interest in your life and well-being are strong indicators of attraction. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate these communications without becoming overly dependent on them. We respond with kindness and mindfulness, valuing the connection without letting it control our emotions. Consider how often she initiates conversations and the topics she chooses. If she consistently brings up personal or meaningful subjects, it shows she values your opinion and enjoys sharing her thoughts with you. Sign 5. Genuine compliments. Let's talk about compliments. A woman who is secretly attracted to you will often give genuine, thoughtful compliments. These compliments aren't just about your appearance, but also about your personality, achievements, and values. For instance, she might compliment your sense of humor, your work ethic, or your kindness. These compliments go beyond the superficial and show that she appreciates who you are as a person. When compliments are sincere and specific, they reflect a deeper level of interest. As Stoics, we accept compliments with grace and humility, understanding their deeper meaning. We appreciate these gestures without becoming attached to them, recognizing them as expressions of genuine affection. Think about the difference between "you look nice today" and "I really admire how dedicated you are to your work." The latter shows a deeper level of appreciation and understanding of your character. When compliments touch on your core values and personal qualities, it's a strong sign of genuine interest. Compliments can also be about small details she notices about you. For example, she might mention how much she appreciates your positive attitude or how you handle difficult situations with grace. These kinds of compliments show that she's paying close attention to who you are. Stoicism teaches us to receive these compliments with a balanced mind. We acknowledge and appreciate them without letting them inflate our ego. It's about recognizing the genuine appreciation behind the words. Consider how she delivers these compliments. Are they spontaneous and heartfelt, or do they feel forced and insincere? Genuine compliments come naturally and often without much thought, reflecting true admiration and interest. Sign 6. Nervousness and fidgeting. Nervousness can be a sign of attraction, though it's important to interpret it in the right context. If a woman is attracted to you, she may display signs of nervousness, such as fidgeting, adjusting her clothes, or a slight change in her voice. These behaviors are often subconscious ways of expressing vulnerability and interest. As Stoics, we observe these signals without judgment or attachment. Nervousness can simply be a natural response to the desire to make a good impression or be close to someone. Conclusion: these signs, mirroring behavior, frequent communication, genuine compliments, and nervousness, are subtle but powerful indicators of attraction. As Stoics, we strive to remain composed and grounded, recognizing these behaviors without rushing to conclusions. We appreciate the connection, but maintain an inner calm and wisdom to navigate these interactions gracefully. Nervousness and fidgeting, signs of attraction. Nervousness can be a sign of attraction. If you notice her fidgeting, blushing, or seeming slightly anxious around you, it might indicate she cares about your opinion and wants to make a good impression. Nervousness can manifest in various ways, such as playing with her hair, fidgeting with her hands, or blushing when you speak to her. These are all signs she may be feeling a bit anxious because she values what you think. From a Stoic perspective, we observe these signs with compassion and understanding, recognizing that attraction can make anyone feel a bit nervous. By being aware of these signs, we can respond with kindness, making her feel more comfortable. Imagine you're at a social event and notice she seems more nervous around you than others. This could be a sign she's particularly interested in your opinion. As Stoics, we practice empathy and understanding, helping to put others at ease by being kind and considerate in our responses. Nervous behaviors can also include stumbling over words, laughing nervously, or avoiding eye contact. These signs indicate that she's trying hard to make a good impression, which often means she values your opinion highly. Stoicism teaches us to be patient and understanding in these situations. Recognize that her nervousness is a sign of her interest and respond with warmth and reassurance. This helps create a more comfortable and genuine connection. Consider how she behaves in different settings. Is she more relaxed around others, but seems nervous specifically around you? This contrast can be a clear indicator of her feelings and the effort she's putting into impressing you. Sign 7. Finding common interests. Another sign of attraction is when she shows interest in your hobbies and activities. Does she start listening to the same music, watching the same shows, or taking an interest in your favorite sports? This is her way of creating common ground. For example, if you mention a band you like, she might start listening to their music and bring it up in conversation. Or if you're into hiking, she might suggest going on a hike together. These efforts to find common ground are strong indicators of attraction. As Stoics, we appreciate these efforts to connect, recognizing that they reflect her deep interest and desire to bond. It's a mutual exploration of shared values and interests. Consider how she might go out of her way to learn more about something you're passionate about. If you're into a specific hobby and she starts asking detailed questions or suggesting related activities, it shows she's invested in understanding and sharing that part of your life. Common interests can also be seen in how she tries to include you in her plans. If she invites you to events or activities related to your interests, it's a clear sign she wants to spend more time with you and share experiences you enjoy. Stoicism teaches us to recognize and appreciate these shared interests without becoming overly attached to them. We engage in these activities with a balanced mind, enjoying the connection while maintaining our own sense of self. Think about how she reacts when you talk about your interests. Does she show genuine enthusiasm and curiosity? Does she make an effort to engage in conversations about topics you're passionate about? These are strong signs she values your interests and wants to connect on a deeper level. Sign 8. Open body language. Body language speaks volumes. Open, relaxed postures, direct eye contact, and genuine smiles are strong indicators of attraction. Let's break down what these signs look like and how to interpret them. Open body language includes facing you directly, uncrossed arms, and leaning in during conversations. Direct eye contact is another powerful sign. It shows she's engaged and interested in what you're saying. Genuine smiles, especially those that reach the eyes, indicate true enjoyment of your company. Observing these signs through a Stoic lens helps us stay grounded and aware, appreciating the nonverbal cues that often reveal true feelings. We understand these signs without becoming overly attached to their implications. Imagine you're at a gathering and she consistently faces you with her body language, maintaining eye contact and smiling genuinely. These are strong indicators that she's not only comfortable around you, but also genuinely interested in your interaction. As Stoics, we acknowledge these signs while maintaining our composure and respect. Open body language can also include subtle gestures like touching her hair, tilting her head, or mirroring your movements. These behaviors indicate she's comfortable and engaged in the conversation. Stoicism teaches us to observe these nonverbal cues with a clear mind. We recognize and appreciate them without letting them dictate our emotions. It's about staying present and aware in the moment. Consider how she reacts to your body language as well. Does she respond positively to your gestures and expressions? This mutual exchange of nonverbal cues is a powerful indicator of attraction. Conclusion: these subtle signs, nervousness, shared interests, and open body language, are powerful indicators of attraction. As Stoics, we observe these cues with mindfulness and compassion, responding with kindness and patience. By maintaining our composure and remaining grounded, we can navigate these interactions with wisdom and understanding. Sign 9. Making future plans. When she includes you in her future plans, it's a clear sign of attraction. Whether it's suggesting future hangouts, talking about upcoming events, or planning trips together, she's expressing a desire to have you in her life long term. For example, she might say something like, "We should check out that new restaurant next week," or "It would be fun to go to that concert together." These are ways she's showing she wants to spend more time with you in the future. From a Stoic perspective, we understand the importance of these plans and what they signify. We appreciate the thoughtfulness and intention behind them, recognizing them as expressions of genuine interest and affection. Consider how she might frequently bring up future events or make plans that involve you. This shows she's thinking about you in the long term and values your presence in her life. As Stoics, we recognize and respect these gestures, understanding their deeper meaning. Making future plans can also include discussions about holidays, weekends, or even long-term goals that involve you. These conversations indicate she sees you as an important part of her future. Stoicism teaches us to engage in these plans with a balanced mind, appreciating the thoughtfulness without becoming overly attached to the future. It's about enjoying the present moment while being open to future possibilities. Think about how she includes you in her life plans. Does she talk about future events or activities that involve you? Does she express excitement about things you could do together? These are strong signs she's envisioning a future with you in it. Sign 10. Protectiveness and support. Finally, protectiveness and support are strong indicators of attraction. Does she show concern for your well-being, stand up for you, or support you in your endeavors? These actions show that she cares deeply for you. For instance, she might go out of her way to help you with a project, defend you in a conversation, or check in to see how you're doing. These actions reflect a deep level of care and affection. As Stoics, we recognize and value this support, understanding its roots in genuine affection and concern. We appreciate these gestures and respond with gratitude and respect. Imagine she consistently supports your goals, whether it's attending your events, helping you with tasks, or simply being there for emotional support. These actions show she's invested in your well-being and success. As Stoics, we appreciate and reciprocate this support, understanding its deeper significance. Protectiveness can also be seen in how she reacts to challenges you face. If she's quick to offer help or defend you in difficult situations, it's a sign she cares deeply about your well-being. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate and reciprocate this protectiveness and support without becoming overly reliant on it. We value the connection and respond with kindness and gratitude. Consider how she shows her support in various aspects of your life. Is she there for you during tough times? Does she celebrate your successes and encourage you during challenges? These actions reflect a deep and genuine care for you. How to approach these signs with a Stoic mindset? Now that we've identified these signs, let's talk about how to approach them with a Stoic mindset. Here are 3 practical Stoic lessons for navigating these interactions. Observe without judging. Pay attention to her actions without immediately assigning meaning. This helps you stay grounded and prevents unnecessary emotional highs and lows. Respect boundaries. Attraction doesn't mean permission. Always respect personal space and boundaries, maintaining your own composure and integrity. Respond with virtue. Whether you reciprocate the attraction or not, respond with kindness, respect, and honesty. This is the core of Stoic virtue. By applying these principles, you can navigate relationships with clarity and respect, staying true to your Stoic values. For example, observing without judging means not jumping to conclusions based on a single action, but rather looking for consistent patterns. Respecting boundaries involves being mindful of her comfort level and not overstepping. Responding with virtue means acting with integrity, whether you feel the same way or not. These Stoic principles help us maintain balance and composure in our interactions. We appreciate the signs of attraction without becoming overly attached to them. It's about recognizing and valuing the connection while maintaining our own sense of self. Conclusion. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced these signs of attraction? How did you handle it? Share your stories in the comments below. If you have any questions about Stoic philosophy or ideas for future videos, let me know. Your engagement helps us create content that resonates with you. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse for more insights and practical Stoic wisdom. Remember, understanding human behavior through Stoic principles helps us lead more mindful and fulfilling lives. Whether it's recognizing signs of attraction or navigating everyday challenges, Stoicism provides a timeless guide. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay mindful and stay Stoic.